Hi you guys, and welcome back to the Small Black Business Review, where I, Joelle, review small black businesses, their services, and their products. And then sometimes I come through with the tips and the tricks for first generational entrepreneurs. Today I'm coming through with a few things that I didn't like when I was a preschool teacher, so then that way you know the real for real if you decide to get in this field. Alright, the first thing I didn't like about being a preschool teacher is not getting support from administration. I really hated that. When I was just trying to do my job, if I can't get a bathroom break, or I need glue, or just supplies, and you can't help me, we gonna have issues, okay? So not getting help from administration is a really big issue for me as a preschool teacher. The other thing that I didn't like being a preschool teacher was I really didn't like the turnover rate of good teachers. So sometimes you have good teachers, sometimes you have not so good teachers, and I felt like with all of the companies that I had been with, they valued the not so good teachers more than the really good teachers, and the really good teachers value themselves. So when shit got bad, they got gone, right? And I was definitely like that. If the work environment wasn't good, or the women were very catty and bickery and just hard to deal with, I was out of there. If the administration didn't help, or they seemed like they didn't care, I was out of there. So that was another issue to me. Another issue that I didn't like as a preschool teacher is I didn't like the fact that, sorry, that was my phone. I didn't like the fact that as a preschool teacher, you were asked to care for several kids for hours on end, okay? That is, you take care of them emotionally, educationally, energetically, with their hygiene needs, and when it came for you to get mental help or take time off because you needed a break or an extra day of vacation, it was so hard as a preschool teacher to get time approved for you to get a break. And that to me just didn't make any sense. You want me to take care of 5, 6, 7, sometimes 12, 14 kids at a time for 5 hours a day for 40 hours, and I can't even get an extra 24 hours a day? Oh no, that was not for me. That was like the worst thing for me. And so then the last thing that I would say as a preschool teacher, what I really could not stand is teachers who were academically qualified but did not have any classroom management at all. Okay, so what do I mean by that? What am I talking about? They had a bachelor's in child development, a master's, a PhD, but they could not get little Timmy to put their shoes on. Right? They could not get Sally Lunchbox to stop spitting on them. Right? They couldn't deal with more than one kid. That's what I mean. That was always a very interesting dynamic to be inside the classroom with, is to see somebody who was academically able to get the job done, but baby, they could not get the job done. Alright, and so there was just a little quick video of the things that I really didn't like as a preschool teacher. And so then that way, if you're thinking of going into this field, you have a clue of what you're walking into. And if you've been a preschool teacher and you have some pet peeves or some things you didn't like, please put them down below. And yeah, as always, if you know somebody of melanated descent, black, colored, Negro, who's doing dope stuff in the community, who's selling dope stuff in the community, who has great customer service, because you know that's what we love here. We love some great customer service. If you know somebody who has great customer service, leave their information down below, so then that way I can get a review to you when I do my reviews. This is not a review, so when I get back to the review part, I'm gonna get back to you. Alright you guys, I'll see you in the next video.